Johnny, Julian Assange. Is Julian Assange getting the help he needs from the Australian government? Julian Assange? Yeah, Julian Assange, is he getting any help? I don't think he's been given any bloody help at all, Johnny. I mean, we've been down this path before on the Ask Johnny channel, trying to get some bloody help for bloody Julian Assange. Jesus Christ, Johnny. And it seems if you're an Australian and you get into some sort of fucking international trouble, you can kiss your ass goodbye because the government's not going to help you. No, it's not going to help you at all. I mean, our good friends at Redacted on YouTube, they've been onto it, and Australia is not being looked at in a very good bloody light.
Well, Australia is ready to do whatever its friend the US wants it to do. They say jump, Australia says how high, but there's just one little issue of a Mr. Julian Assange. Assange is Australian, but he has been persecuted by 4 governments without the help of Australia pretty much at all. The US, the UK, Sweden, and Ecuador. Those are the 4 countries that the United Nations is pushing for answers on why they're treating this guy like garbage, what you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. And meanwhile, Australia is like, what? Who? Julian Assange? He's one of us? You want us to do something about it? To the point that Julian Assange's lawyers have called him basically stateless.
Oh, when I hear the sounds of the wild guitar, I start jabbing around like a man from Mars.
Now, this disgracefully has been going on for bloody years, Johnny.
Diplomatically alone. They've left him out to dry because they are afraid of the bully that is the US and the UK. Again, every time they go to court, they say basically he's got nobody. He's got no one behind him. Now, as a reminder, Assange is being persecuted for journalism.
The Yanks are just pissed off because they've been shown to be committing war crimes and they don't like anyone saying that the Americans are committing war crimes. Oh no! We have truth, justice in the American way. Yeah, we don't do war crimes. So you're saying, Johnny, that the US government is dictating terms to the Australian government? Can that be possible? Now, when you look at the US, they come over as a bunch of pricks.
Now, the web that has entangled Julian Assange is an example of how governments use their powers in the most arbitrary and corrupt way possible. Australia is just happy to look the other way. This week, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in Australia making weapons deals, big ones, that we're going to talk about in a second. When that pesky matter of Assange came up...
Well, what's Penny Wong got to say about it? Yeah, Penny Wong.
When that pesky matter of Assange came up, the Australian Foreign Affairs Minister, Penny Wong, who you see standing next to him on his right, confirmed that she had raised the case with the U.S. government, and she said, "We have made clear our view that Mr. Assange's case has dragged on for too long, and our desire that it be brought to a conclusion, and we've said publicly, and you would anticipate that that reflects also the position we articulate in private."
Johnny, we're not looking good in the eyes of the rest of the world here. But Johnny, you can't lock some bloke up forever just for... Well, he could be spending the rest of his bloody days locked up, Johnny, if he doesn't go fucking crazy in the meantime.